Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So on today's messy news, I'll be talking on Porsha Williams, which has already circulated, okay? And I'll also be talking on Girls Code. I'll also link it to Maureen Rosy, that's Tonto Dike's ex-husband's new wife. And also talk about the cautionary tale of Porsha Williams, that is way later. But first of all, let me start with Porsha Williams. Let me do a summary before those of you that don't know. I am not really into Real Housewife. I don't really watch the reality TV. But for those of you that don't know, Porsha Williams is one of the co-stars of Real Housewife of Atlanta, together with Fallon, who is supposed to be her friend. Now, what a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people saying, "Oh no, she's Fallon's friend, and she did this." Now, as much as I agree with you that what she did was tacky as hell and so tasteless too, but there's something you have to realize. This reality TV is always make-believe, okay? The reality TV feeds on drama and all. And a lot of times, what they tell people is just to sell drama, not necessarily what is happening there. And as Porsha claims, Fallon is not her friend. As you can see, it was evidence because what she did wasn't what friends do. Now, a lot of people don't know, but then again, Fallon came into Atlanta, Rehouse of Atlanta through Porsha, and it's supposed to be something like, what's her name? Nini explained in her live video. She said that normally people come into the reality TV through someone, so they create a story around them to make it look like a friend. But then again, they were acquainted. All right. So a lot of people are saying that yes, so that she failed girls code. And no, the irony of the whole thing is I really want there to be girls code because I've always stick to the rule. But there's something you have to realize about women is that women are competitive and comparative by nature, especially when it has to do with the D and men. In fact, it doesn't have anything to just do with just women being competitive. Everybody, men are. In fact, women from ambiguous race are. Okay? It's just that for some reasons, we don't expect women to practice self-preservation, especially black women, and that's BS. And when it comes to Porsha's situation, she is hypergamous by nature. And she's all about the bag. Now, when it comes to using her sense, I don't think she did it well. My problem with her is, one of my major problems with her is, she didn't wait for them to finalize the marriage because that was so tasteless. I don't care how much, because now she has a reality TV with her fiance, her boo, whom she loves so much. And this man is all shady. If you can look at it, he's all shady, and he is willing to throw Porsha under the bus, just like he did his wife, for another chick. But her tasty ass can't analyze this, can't see, because she's pretty, all right? And she can get any other man. But a lot of times, we women, especially African women, black women to be specific, we can die for our black men. He doesn't have to respect us. He doesn't have to value us. He doesn't have to provide for us. Provided is that bloody, we are about to kill ourselves for that. Okay, and I have nothing against big D energy. Okay, if he's working for you, like providing for you, respects you, do not make you look crazy. Now, please, by all means. But at the same time, you have to realize that Porsha do not owe Fallon any loyalty. The person who owes her loyalty is her husband, because they are the one who took vow in the altar. Okay, and that's the thing. A lot of women, I understand we women, we don't hold men in high standard. In fact, we don't hold them in any standard at all. Okay, we act like we do, but we don't. And we are always harsh on women because we feel like women are supposed to be more prestigious. Women are supposed to have more integrity. And as much as I believe in integrity being my code of honor and all, not everyone will take it, especially not every woman will respect your marriage if your husband do not respect it. And a lot of women are opportunists. And if we are being honest, a lot of women have done this. A lot of women who are even judging her have done this, and even done it for a lesser man. a man who has nothing to offer. A lot of women have done this. So just in case, because why I'm talking on emphasizing on this is because a lot of women will see fellow women being raped, and they won't do anything. But when it comes to deal with a woman or kneeling for men or something, that's when you see women talking about code, but not necessarily for our selfish, not necessarily for our interest, not necessarily for what we want, but just to gain that validation and to die for that day. All right. So, with that being said, Porsha was like she needs to use her spirit of discernment because, like I said, this is a cautionary tale. All right. This is a cautionary tale because obviously you can see the man she's just a rebound. She's just a rebound, and as much as her ego and pride will always want to flaunt on Fallon, like you went so fast, you saw that this man was quick to throw her under the bus, and you were so happy that he chose you, knowing fully well that you are the next in line. A lot of names have been appearing, and it has not even started. And what makes it? Which man will respect a woman who was an accomplice in disgracing his ex-wife? Because men don't truly respect them. What you are is a rebound. And what your ex did, because I understand this woman is obviously a hot woman and she's obviously hypergamous. And what she doesn't see through her viciously ambitious mind of hers is that display her ex did, passing her over to her new boo, according to her. She doesn't understand this. What he just did is, I'm passing you over, I'm tossing. And what you have to understand is that men always chooses themselves before hoes. They have that code. Okay, a man can steal a woman. A man can steal a woman. Since we are using for the purpose of this video, I would say steal a woman because no one can steal anybody from someone. But a man can steal a woman from you, from his fellow man. A man can compete with his fellow man. But guess what? When it comes to them against us, they will always pick their side. That bro before hoes is a thing. So he's passing over like, first of all, he broke your heart, you're hurting, and he doesn't want to deal with you again. So this is because no man who really cared about you will pass you over like that, like he was smoking cigarette. But because of her ego, a lot of times we women will have ego. Okay, we don't read past what men say. Like for instance, there's how a man will flatter me. I will know he's flattering me, but I'll play along. I'll take advantage of his flattering and use it to my advantage and get whatever I want to get. Because I know you're flattering me. But if you're doing it too, can play this game. But the fact is that this guy is a narcissist. And you can't play a game with a narcissist because their brain is wired differently. They don't even care. And if there's anyone he actually cared a little bit about, would be his wife. And that was Fallon, but hey, Porsha, I just feel like all this her brag will end in tears because she doesn't have the spirit of discernment. She's obviously broken. She's losing touch with who she is, and she does not pay attention. But she's so stuck up in her ways and in her ass that she cannot see past this. Because look at Meurer. Look at Meurer, Rosy, like Tonto Dike's ex. Tonto Dike's ex-husband, the wife now. Do you see how she moved? She denied. And when she even claimed her husband was after the man even announced and was congratulating her for giving birth. Like she made sure she won enough. Like she waited just her. And she wasn't even the one that talked. Even upon that, she knew what she did wasn't that good, but she didn't care because she was all about the bag. And I'm of the mindset that women should be all about the bag. They should really be. Because whether you like it or not, men are beauty diggers. No matter how they lie to you. Even your pastor in deeper life, go. If you give him chance and a slave, he will take it. Because this is who they are. But we women, we are always, I don't know, we always think we are the exception to the rule. A lot of times, a lot of us are quite naive to see past the sign, and we believe the lies we're told. So sometimes That's why sometimes we fight each other just to, hide, help to, save our face and make us feel a little bit validated and important. But that's not how it works. So all I can say is, instead of you women killing or bashing Porsha Williams because she obviously played herself, that thing won't last. I think you should hold her husband accountable for what he's doing. And I love the fact Felon is playing this well. I hope she keep it classy and played the victim well, because guess what? She's the one with the money. Porsha is foolish to flaunt it because she won't get the bag that she's going for, because this she wasn't calculated at all. If I'm following with the evidence, there are a lot of evidence there showing that he has been dating Porsha before everything, and you have access to wealthy men, successful men. Do you understand? For you to have lasted long with this guy, that means you can play this girl well. What you will do is milk him of all the cash he has and leave Porsha with the remaining, which is nothing, and go over to another guy, upgrade your level, date a higher earning man, and this is how you win the game. And you have to remember, they haven't finalized their divorce yet. They haven't. So yeah, this is all I have to say about Porsha and her hypogamous life. I have to realize that there's no code there. I wish there was. And we can find code within ourselves as women. And that's to prioritize our mental space, our mental space, prioritize what we need, what works for us. But we dangling girl code only when it comes to men, to women taking away man, which is not possible. You can never steal a grown man from another woman. It's impossible, and men knows this. Anyways, have a lovely time. I really want to make this video short because my videos have been long. So yeah, I'll be taking my leave now. Drop a comment if you think Porsha's game was tasteless and ghetto as hell. And also, if you've ever taken someone's man or wife, drop it below and tell me how it went. Were you calculated like Rosy Meurer, or were you tasteless like Porsha? Drop your comment below. Have a great day till I come your way next time. Bye.